Space isn't just cold and lonely. It's basically the universe's biggest haunted house with no exits. Today, we're diving into 10 space horror movies that will genuinely mess you up. These films mix claustrophobic tension, cosmic weirdness, and creatures that make you wonder if humanity should have just stayed on Earth. And our number one pick is so unsettling it makes black holes look friendly. If you love creep cinema breakdowns, don't forget to give this video a like, drop your spookiest theory in the comments, and subscribe for more deep dives. Now, let's get started. And be warned, oxygen won't save you here. Before Ridley Scott gave us Alien, there was this black and white trailblazer. The story follows a rescue mission to Mars that goes downhill fast when a stowaway sneaks aboard. The It in the title, a relentless monster hunting the crew one by one inside their cramped ship. Imagine being locked in an elevator with a hungry alligator in a trench coat. That's the vibe. This movie is often credited as direct inspiration for Alien. In fact, screenwriters openly acknowledge borrowing the blueprint. Without this little B-movie, Sigourney Weaver might never have suited up as Ripley. Despite the title, you won't find Dracula with a jackpack here. Instead, Italian director Mario Bava gives us a psychedelic nightmare about astronauts landing on a mysterious planet where the dead don't stay put. The crew slowly gets possessed, turning to leather-clad zombies with glowing eyes. It's like Invasion of the Body Snatchers, but with cooler outfits and way more fog machines. Bava's eerie visuals from the desolate landscapes to the derelict alien ship were a huge influence on Alien. H.R. Giger's biomechanical nightmares may not exist without Bava laying down the vibe first. So, were the space zombies genuinely terrifying, or just the galaxy's first goth influencers?
Creatures who take men's bodies, but attack like vampires.
This one is less Houston, we have a problem, and more Houston, we open a gate to hell. The plot? A rescue team investigates a ship that disappeared near Neptune, only to find it's been somewhere much, much worse. Behind the scenes, the studio demanded major cuts, trimming nearly 30 minutes of extreme gore and surreal nightmare sequences. Humor has it that lost footage is gone forever. Maybe for the best, considering test audiences nearly fainted. The big question, if a spaceship can literally learn evil, what's stopping your Roomba from doing the same?
Did the ship brought back something with it, a life force of some kind?
Before Vin Diesel drove cars off skyscrapers, he was dodging alien predators in deep space. Pitch Black strands survivors on a barren planet with two problems: endless desert and monsters that come out in the dark. Unlucky for them, the planet's about to enter a total eclipse. Riddick, anti-hero convict, is the only one who can see in the dark. The movie's success accidentally launched the whole franchise, complete with video games, sequels, and an animated film, none of which were planned. Riddick literally clawed his way into pop culture. Tell me, would you trust the scariest guy on the ship if he's also the only one keeping you alive?
Is he really that dangerous?
Only around humans.
Danny Boyle's Films asks, what if the sun started dying and your job was to reignite it with a bomb the size of Manhattan? Already stressful? Alright, add in dwindling oxygen, cabin fever, and the remnants of a previous failed mission. And suddenly this sci-fi feels like a horror story. Boyle consulted with physicists to keep the science somewhat grounded, but the third act veers into slasher territory with a disfigured antagonist who feels almost mythological. So is Sunshine a science epic, a psychological thriller, or a cosmic slasher? Maybe it's all three, and maybe that's why it leaves you glowing and unrested at the same time. Imagine waking up from hypersleep with no memory, surrounded by creaking corridors, and realizing something hungry is lurking nearby. Two crew members stumble into a mystery involving mutant creatures, a derelict ship, and a chilling secret about where they actually are. The title refers to a real phenomenon, space madness, brought on by isolation and pressure. The film's marketing even used fake websites pretending to be psychological studies, tricking audiences into Googling where they might lose it in zero gravity. Is the real enemy the monster outside your bunk, or the paranoia calling at your brain?
Where are we? Where's the rest of the crew?
I don't know.
Found footage from the secret moon mission. This film cleverly blurs fact and fiction. Astronauts land on the lunar surface, only to find they're not alone. The culprit? Rock-like parasites that prove even pebbles can be deadly. Behind the curtain, Dimension Films actually run a viral campaign with fake government documents, convincing some viewers that Apollo 18 was a real canceled mission. So, for a brief moment, conspiracy forums went wild online.
Infection is spreading.
Filmed like a documentary, Europa Report follows a crew traveling to Jupiter's ice moon to search for life. The horror? It's all present with terrifying realism, complete with mission logs, shaky video feeds, and astronauts make noble and sometimes horrifying sacrifices. The movie earned praise from scientists for its accuracy. NASA astrobiologists even used it as an example on how exploration of Europa Moon might actually look, right down to the frozen oceans. Question is, if we did find life on Europa, would we embrace it or just add it to our ever-growing list of things that want to eat us humans?
Who are we? Where do we come from? And are we alone?
You know that thrill of seeing a new animal at the zoo? Multiply that by terror. Stick it on the International Space Station and you got life. Scientists discover a rapidly evolving organism from Mars. Cute at first, until it proves to be a ruthless escape artist with zero chill. The creature, nicknamed Calvin, was designed to be biologically plausible, every moment based on real microscopic organisms. Ryan Reynolds and Jake Gyllenhaal might headline, but Calvin steals the spotlight. So here's the thought. If aliens are out there, are we getting E.T.? Or accidentally summoning a space octopus of doom?
You!
Claire Denis doesn't do conventional horror. She does hypnotic dreams. High Life drops Robert Pattinson and a baby aboard a prison ship drifting to a black hole, with medical experiments, moral decay, and cosmic silence weighing down every frame. It's less jump scare and more soul slowly eroding in vacuum. The ship's interiors were inspired by real prison architecture, making every hallway feel more suffocating than the last. Denis also worked closely with scientists to ground the black hole sequence in genuine science, all while cranking up the existential unease. So ask yourself, is the true horror the universe's emptiness or the messy human impulses we carry with us into the stars?
Break the laws of nature. You'll pay for it.
And that's our countdown of 10 space horror movies that will mess you up. From rubber-suited monsters to scientifically accurate shows, these films remind us that space isn't just the final frontier, it's the ultimate haunted mansion. Which one scared you the most? Drop your pick in the comments. And if you want more cinematic nightmares, check out our playlist of horror deep dives and sci-fi gems. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share it. It really helps us fuel the next launch. Until then, keep watching the skies, but maybe don't touch any mysterious rocks.